You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isbeil, right hand of the queen.
Oh, good. You're awake. Yeah, at first I figured I'd just kill you. But then I thought, Isbeil, you're wasting an opportunity here. Don't bother thanking me just yet, though. I dare say you'll be begging to die before long. So I'll start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there. How strong a dose can a godwoken handle? How long does it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
Your lips open, but no words spill forth. You try to lift your head, but it is no match for gravity. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse. Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me. Oh, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky.
Every ounce of energy within you evaporates. You have no more control over your own source than you do of your flaccid body. Isbeil shakes her head at you. Tut, tut.
Do try to relax. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you. Ah, that dose proves quite alarming for my normal subject. Let's try a new approach, shall we? Let's see now. I have just the thing. Just the spritz, mind you.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected. Now, let's move on to death fog. Live or die, you've already proven most... Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
Isbeil turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your bones and muscles awaken. You've regained control of your body at last.
What's wrong with it? God! Come! The Godwoken's broken free of my spell!
I've got to get out of this den.
Queen Justinia.
It is mine.
You look at your companions in shock. Black Ring influence or not, the enormity of the Queen's plan is revealed to kill everyone in the city.
You can't fight darkness with darkness. You just can't. Whatever she intended, the end result will be more death and destruction.
What's this? I found something.
That sounds like a queen.
I'm coming for you. Isbeil, the traitor! Where is she? I will split her black skull in two! By whose hand? Yours? It should have been my own axe to slice her neck. Take me to her bones. I've a mind to chop them into pieces, the foul witch!
Justinia struggles to control her rage. She closes her eyes. She breathes the Sue's fetid air. She waits.
She is dead. And that is that. She was a scientist of sorts, or so the town criers chanted. She knew of the ways of nature and beyond, and I invited her to court to show me. She healed the sick and soothed the wounded. I saw it with my own eyes. I brought her close. Her words were wise, and her aims, well, they seemed so pure. It was after Alexander assembled the quorum that Isbeil turned my mind to thoughts of war. Our scouts and spies aided dwarven sorcerers where and when they could, but Isbeil insisted the monks and shriekers would touch dwarven land. When we came to Arx to prepare, she rarely left my side except to tend to her laboratory. I'd no idea what. Lady Kem is known to harbor those in need from foreign lands. I will be safe at her estate.
Justinia pounds a fist against her palm. One smack, then a second, then a third.
You may not believe me, but what I did, I thought I did for the sake of my people. The sinking of the Peacemaker, the driftwood smuggling operation, the death fog, all of it. It was only a matter of time, she said, and I never doubted it. The scouts talked of living weapons nailed to crosses, of blank-faced wizards, an entire force of them. If we didn't come for the Order, the Magisters and Paladins, they would come for us. They had my ear all the while, the Black Ring. I'm sorry. Truly sorry. To think of it. Then we part. Mayhaps we shall meet again. Farewell, Godwalker.
It seems the Queen can handle herself. I need to get clever with this lock. He's just a child.
I'm not a mistake. I'd never hurt anyone, mister. You gotta believe me.
The boy shakes his head in denial, then beams like the summer sun. You see some of you in him, from a simpler time when the future looked bright and endless.
You're so cool. I bet you've been everywhere. Can you tell me a story? Really? And then you woke up on the beach? Oh, man.
The child's glee quickly turns to sorrow, and he squeezes a few tears out. They drip down his face in big, shimmering droplets.
Can't you let me out? The Magisters put this collar on me because I can make fire with my fingers. Then they just left me here. They're so mean. You just gotta. Just light those candles. It's easy, I swear.
One last tear slides down his impossibly pink cheek. A hungry kitten couldn't look more plaintive.
I just want to go home. Come on, you gotta let me out of here. Can't you help me?
Nailed shut. They won't budge. Someone wants to keep me out. Nailed shut. They won't budge. What madness could have caused this mess? The fire has dwindled. A vexing magic indeed.